what are the touch point to convert leads into sales, actually money? Okay, so
Yes.
that I believe I need to please share your thoughts on it.
Very good question. People need to buy you first before they buy your product. Okay, so the sales will actually happen before the transaction. It has to happen before the transaction.
Yep.
On InstaMojo or Razorpay. So you need to think about it from a customer journey perspective. So if you look at most of the sales that I've been doing, it is because of the kind of value that has been posted on a regular basis. Even till today, every day I'm posting something. You know, there's always value add where people are having tangible takeaways for free. So the first step of the process is to have a strong pre-framing strategy. Pre-framing. So pre-framing is where you're able to get people to know you, trust you, like you, and also engage with you. So my pre-framing strategy is I post videos on YouTube. So I've gradually, there was a time where I used to post one video every single day. Now I'm doing once in a week or twice in a week. And these videos are not just some small 5-minute videos. I go deep, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Some videos are 30 minutes.
Yep.
In fact, that's like a course of its own, because I do so much of research and people ask me, if you're given so much in this YouTube, then why should I go for your course? Okay, so that question also comes. But I tell the people, when you come inside my course, you get more systematic learning for implementation.
Yep.
But there's so much of content that's already there on YouTube. Then I also have a podcast. And whenever when I'm generating leads, because I'm anyway spending money on leads for getting people to my webinars, I also send an email blast to all of these leads, not to my webinar, but to the content pieces. So I don't want to sell anything. I want them to first experience the value. So it's a part of the pre-framing strategy. So when I send an email, my entire email list to a podcast or my entire email list to a YouTube video, and why I like YouTube and podcast as compared to Instagram is because this is long form content. Instagram, Reels, Stories, they're good. It's good for just getting visibility and, you have a feel good factor. I've had 2,000 views on my Reels. It's going viral. But ultimately, if you see the people on that platform, their attention span is very less. So pre-framing is more about keeping people's attention span for a longer period of time and making them feel the value. So when people watch my video or listen to my podcast, and then when I send a response, hey, I'm doing a webinar, can we meet live? They want to see me live. They want to meet me live because now they've experienced some content before that.
Yep.
So this is, again, it's a part of the conversion process because now they have built some kind of faith in me based on what they've seen, and now they're coming to the webinar. Now in that webinar, that is a webinar selling formula that all my students use. You also use that.
Yep.
Selling is a system. Now when it comes to webinar selling, you have to follow that framework. It is not like randomly just talking and saying hi in the webinar and then saying, okay, here, buy my product. No, you have to drive them through a step-by-step process. And for that, you have to learn it. Okay. That's not something that you can just implement. You got to learn and practice that. So the webinar selling is divided into a 30, 30, 15, 15 format. Okay. So the first 30 minutes, you have to establish your authority, your trust, and share the principles and strategies that's actually helped you on your journey. The next 30 minutes, you give them the main content. The next 15 minutes, you need to do a reveal of your product and of what you're going to be selling. And the last 15 minutes is a sales process where they make the payment and you welcome people inside your world. So it's a very systematic process. So if you look at the overall game of conversions, in the initial phase, you'll need to put more effort in building these digital assets that can pull people to you. Okay. Over a period of time, these digital assets will start to work for you 24/7, and your brand will start to get built. As your brand is getting built, you'll have higher conversions in your webinars. And in some cases, people need not even come to your webinars because of so much of social proof that's built. They will directly go and buy your product. Absolutely. So that's how it works. Yeah.